This video tutorial I will explain how to create context path for your web service. Here you can see the class user controller and which is REST controller and request mapping is users. And for this we have used this URL in the previous videos. Here HTTP is the protocol, localhost is the domain name and 8080 is the port number where application is listening and there is no context path. So context path information is not there in this URL and forward slash users to identify which controller can take care of user request. In this case, user controller. If context path is not defined, then when we start Spring Boot application, you can see this output like Tomcat started on port 8080 and context path is empty. We will run the Spring Boot application and we will see that. Here you can see Tomcat started on port 8080 and context path is empty. And in this case, suppose if you want to send request, URL will be like this. And here you can see the URL. HTTP method is post, and in the body, I am sending the user information. Click on send, and it is working fine. And it is saying record already exists. Now we will see how to add a context path and what is the change in this URL. Go to application.properties file and we have to add server.servlet.context path equal to, we have to specify the context path. In this case, context path is slash users hyphen app hyphen ws. Save this change and again start the server. And here you can see Tomcat started on port 8080 and this time context path is this one. Now if I try to send the request using old URL, it won't work. And it is saying 404 not found. So we have to add context path in the URL. Copy this context path. So HTTP is the protocol, localhost is the domain name, 8080 is the port number where application is listening, then context path, then the forward slash user is to find the which controller will take care of user request. This one. Send the request again and this time it is working. It is saying record already exists. Now we will see why context path is needed. Here you can see the Tomcat server. Suppose say there are two applications are deployed and this application can take care of user create, update, delete and get request. And this application can take care of payment related request. And context path for this application is empty and context path for this application also empty, meaning context path is not defined. In that case, suppose say if you are using this URL without context path, then Tomcat server doesn't know whether to route this request to this application or this application. And Suppose say we are using a URL like this without context path, and in this case also Tomcat server doesn't know whether to route this request to this application or this application. To avoid that, we have to define context path for each of this application. To avoid routing problem which we have discussed, what we have to do is we have to define context path for this application and this application. Context path for this application is /user -app -ws, and context path for this application is /payment -app -ws, and in the URL also we have to add the context path like this. And now if we send URL like this, Tomcat will know, okay, this context path, it has to route the request to this application, because this application is running in this context path. Suppose if we send request like this, and here you can see the context path, and based on this context path, Tomcat will route the request to this application, because this application is running on this context path. If multiple applications are running on same Tomcat server, then context path is mandatory. If context path is not there, then Tomcat server doesn't know which application has to take care of which request. So it cannot handle the request. You can get Java source code link for each video in the description section of the video. Here you can see the description section. Click on show more, and here you can see the Java source code links. Click on these links to get the Java source code.